white sauce makes the base of some great meals. Lasagna, macaroni. If you can master it, it's really simple and you can use it again and again and again. What we're going to do here is we're going to make some lovely macaroni, okay? First thing you need to do is get one of your hobs on the go, stick some boiling water into it, and then place your macaroni into it. What you got to remember, guys, is your macaroni is going to expand, so if it doesn't look like a lot that you're putting in, it is going to get a lot bigger with it as well. So just going to add that in there. I'm quite a chunker, so I put quite a lot in personally, like that. Once we've got that on the go, we're just going to leave it. Really, you're looking for it to cook for about 8 minutes, okay? Whilst that's on the go, you can make your macaroni and cheese. With that is, there we go. Oh, get the hob on the go, there we go. Starting off with that, the basis of it, it's really simple. All you're looking for is flour, and milk, okay? To start it off, what you're gonna do is we're gonna take a good size amount of flour. This is just for myself, so if you're making it for a few people, of course you're gonna make the sizes a bit more. Just get it together, like so, and then place it into your heating up frying pan. Sorry, your heating up pan, sorry. What'll happen here is, it'll all break down, it'll all melt. Once it's melted down, we're then going to start adding the flour. Make sure we cover that up, we don't want a lot of bits and pieces getting into it. So as you can see, it's now starting to melt down into just the butter residue with that as well. Obviously our thing's a bit too hot, so we're just going to turn it down slightly and just work that round like so. What you're looking for once you add the flour is kind of like a dough-like substance. So it should be like a little bit crumbly with that as well, but I'll just show you now. So this is just broken all down. Get it all through there. Excuse fingers, excuse fingers. Obviously you're not going to do that yourself. As we go like that. So as you see, it's melted down now, and now we're going to start adding flour, like so. With the flour, you just move it round, just to get it all together, mixed up. Obviously, we're going to need quite a lot of flour, so the sauce, like that, it's too runny, there's not enough consistency with it. So we're just going to add a little bit more again, and again, keep it going. Obviously, if you do this over the heat, it's going to join together a lot better with it as well. One more is probably going to do the job now for us, like so, and just move it around with it like that again. Whilst we do that, don't forget about your pasta. Kind of keep that moving and kind of keep that stirring so it doesn't all join together. What we've done there as well, we've added a little bit of olive oil in with the pasta sauce. This just means that it doesn't stick together nearly as much. You can do the same thing, but with a bit of salt if you prefer, if you're not a big olive oil fan with it as well. So as you see now, obviously there's a lot more consistency, it's a lot more sticky together, but it'll still crumble if you tap it through with that as well. This is now your final stage of macaroni cheese. If you just want to make a white sauce, you just add in milk. Do it bit by bit, so don't add too much, and then move it all together. If you add too much, it'll turn it lumpy quite quickly. So add it little piece by piece until it's all formed together. And all the time, it's just going to take it back to that consistency. Different people like their sauces different ways. I quite like mine quite thin, so I add quite a lot of milk, but all the time, just make sure you're adding just a little bit. If you, as I say, if you put in too much, it will get lumpy. Now that we've got our sauce to a good consistency and our pasta is being removed from the water, what we're going to do is we're just going to add the sauce in with the pasta bit by bit, like so. 2 seconds, just move it all up so we coat everything quite nicely. There we go. Just add a little bit more. Not going to use all the sauce because this can be used for other things, so what we'll do is we'll show you how to make it into other dishes with it as well. So now what we've got it well covered, well coated. There's 2 things you can do now. You can either just add it onto a plate like so, and then cover in cheese, or some people like to put it in a dish, cover it in cheese, and then stick it into the oven. This is a great meal because it is so cheap to make. Even compared to our other Feed the Flat dishes, this one you can knock up for just a couple of pence. So a couple of days before the loan check comes in, absolutely ideal. Just move your cheese about. Voila.